What's up, friends? This is Jazz bringing you another episode of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers. As God, the last episode, we did some more missions. And this time, I believe we are going to do more missions again. There is still one more day or so before we go to a new dungeon, but there is going to be a bit of cutscenes there. Chatot is hoping we could look for perfect apples, see if he plans to sell them. But, because Wigglytuff keeps eating them, so someone has to do the job, right? Yeah, we do. But okay, I was gonna say, what you're gonna find out later is that it is simply out of the question for us to go back to Apple. Okay, we can for jobs and stuff, but it's out of the question for us to go back to retrieve perfect apples because Chatot is just too paranoid to send us back again because we failed the last time. But I was originally planning to go get items, but yeah, the cutscene happens. I can't go to the Kangaskhan storage first. And this is Dust Noir. We're gonna have a little cutscene with Kecleon, Dust Noir, and the Meryl brothers. Meryl brothers is kind of funny to say. It's Meryl and Azurill, but I call them the Meryl brothers because they're from the same family. And yes, I know there's a Azurill as well, but Meryl's is the most common one used by them, so Meryl Brothers is what I said. Also, a little bit of an update on the whole Fine Brothers situation. I never made an actual huge video on the topic because so many people already have, and personally, originally, yes, I had my opinion on it, but at the same token, I just thought it was a little overkill, a little overdone. Yes, I know they did a horrendous thing. I mean, they tried to trademark React, which would almost forbid or prohibit the use of that, the making of the React videos, unless they're under their, oh, yeah, before I go on to that, they heard about the Azurill and the water floating, so they're going to use that to their advantage. But anyway, they're talking about that it's a really rare item, the water float, and that it's specifically for Azurill. But anyway, what I was saying about the Fine Brothers and the whole situation, so in other words, let's say if they did trademark the word React, and in the format of what they did. If you weren't signed up with them, then if you wanted to have your child react to a certain product or a certain video online, they could copyright it, or if you upload it on YouTube, or any major video source, they can sue you for it. They can copyright you for it. So pretty much they were prohibiting the use of, originally going to prohibit the use of React and any of the other trademarks. But anyway, yeah, see what I said, he does not want, we failed and he doesn't want us to go back and do it again. But he does apologize first time in his life because he knows we did so well in the expedition, but it's as I said, I'm about to say something that could offend some people, so if you have this disorder, try to listen away. It's like someone with PTSD. I mean, that's the way he literally looks like he's reacting, because he had, then again, Wigglytuff did almost explode in all of our faces, so I kind of don't blame him. I'm going to get some jobs here, but anyway, again, the reason it's an update is that things have changed since then. They have made an update video, which was still kind of full, just kind of a half-hearted way of trying to explain themselves, and that got a little bit of outrage. Then, within several hours ago, a day ago almost to this point, they made an apology letter. I'm not going to read it all out to you or anything, because there's no need to. Alright, yeah, I decided I'd go back and show you what I'm putting on my team. I'm getting rid of Lime for now, and Well, not getting rid of, I'm removing him from the team for now. I'm also going to do that with Trump. Again, I do kind of regret naming this guy Trump, but really, on screen there's no way to rename him right now, so I might as well call him by what I named him. I'm trying to decide who to put on my team. Not bad, but I could do better. I'm trying to think of something that would work in that, and now I remember that I need something with a rock move. Actually, is the best bet, because I'm going into the forest. I think I'll go to the foggy. Well, yeah. Yeah, that will work. Brock will work. I'm just adding one member to the team, though. We're going to the Froggy Forest now. I think that we could return to it and recruit Pokemon. So you're going to be seeing a lot of these missions. So it's going to be a longer video that way. So we got everything prepared and we're ready to go into it. But anyway, pretty much what they were saying is that they said that they want to apologize. Like they wrote the letter to apologize. And they were pretty much saying that they understand how that can, like, their system can cause a lot of terrible things to happen and things to be abused, right? And they were saying that they are going to remove the things they put in for trademark, like the elders react, kids react, versus food, etc., etc., right? How they were discontinuing react world around the world, which is what the controversy started over, was the video they made about React World, and the fact that they were going to trademark the word React. And they were giving out, they were showing their copyrights, like the copy IDs that they've issued to people, they're making it known. And all fine and dandy, they're doing some things that were requested of people. But, really, they said we're going to apologize, except for that one. Oh, okay. We got a Cherubi. And I think we're going to name it Cherish. But anyway, they said they're going to apologize. And that, when they say we want to apologize or whatever, that was the only time that was mentioned in the whole letter. The rest of it was explaining themselves and trying to belittle themselves. Because, like, for example, they say their intentions are pure, but there's no way to prove it. That's them defending themselves. They were saying that by with their past mistakes, they can understand how they're distrusted. But it's been in the past. Well, it's not the exact words, obviously. But it's like, it's something that happened eons ago, or, as in half the ways I say this is exactly what they say, which is not a very good way to represent, but I'm just put to a point. And they were still, like, they should have just said, okay, we want to apologize, we admit we screwed up. And we're going to do this, like, they did that part right. Like, okay, we got Smirgle as well. I'm gonna name it Leo, like Leonardo. Just simply Leo, though. I said, in my opinion, if I were the Fawn Brothers, I would have started. I want to apologize. I'll admit the choices we made, we royally screwed up, and it was wrong. So we are going to take back all the trademarks we've made. We're going to discontinue React World, and we're going to show all our copyright ID claims. And then we would have ended. We're sorry for everyone who was damaged by this, and thank you for listening to us. I would have ended it that way. I mean, they've added way too much, like, to it. They could have ended it the way I said. Maybe not the word maybe I used, but just in the format. It's important that they got their apology out, for one. Yeah, that's pathetic, we only get sketch for him. But oh well, what else can we do? I'll have to wait till I can get him as a leader. That'll be after the game, before I can actually make him useful. Okay, let's get Zigzagoon out of the way. Awesome! We got Zigzagoon. I obviously know what I'm gonna name this guy. Swiper! Swiper, no swiping. Okay, I know, I'm 24 years old, and Dora was eons ago, so I was probably at least a teenager by that point, but what? I had younger kids around, too. And it is somewhat entertaining. As a child it was anyway. A younger teen it was anyway. Right now it's rubbish. I mean, Dora and her friends. I mean, half of those shows are literally, like, ruined. I mean, not saying it's silly saying that about a toddler preschool show, but even with kid shows, right, they can have some quality to them. And no, I don't want another Smurgle. And Swiper is level 15. I'll let you know when he's leveled up, obviously. There we are, level 100. And always I'll show you the moveset. Once I get up there, okay. To the moveset. I made Swiper somewhat of a powerhouse with sand attack for a little bit of backup defense. And to be annoying, too. But as I said, they covered their tracks, is what the Fine Bros did. They did legitimately apologize. Which, I mean, their shows are entertaining. I can't deny their quality isn't good. But, so, like, I'll never look at them the same way again. I mean, you see who they are through their actions. I mean, okay, yes, they could still be covering up even if they did it the way I said, but it would be more sincere. I mean, people do not want a half-assed apology with the word, they didn't say sorry. Yes, apology is another word for sorry, I understand that. But they said it at the beginning that they would like to apologize, yet the whole thing they used to explain themselves. As I said, if they had done it in the way I kind of explained, then people might have reacted better to it. I mean, no one would ever be 100% forgiven. I mean, no one would forget what happened, but they would have had a lot less damage. As I said, I'm not saying that any of it is excused, it happened, but they have been almost handling it all wrong. The second worst possible thing that they did was continue uploading as much as they have been. That and they removed those 2 videos of any existence, except for the... Ew, we got a Banaria male, so I am going to name it Bugs. I know it's generic, but, you know, I cannot resist that. I mean, I could have named it Playboy, but either is generic. Let's send back Swiper. I mean, like, when they remove those videos, they're being cowards. Alright, I'll bring it back when he's level 100. When they removed both the update video, they were being cowards. Pretty much. And when they continue to upload their regular scheduled content like that, they're acting like it didn't happen. Alright, Jump, Kick, Dizzy, Punch, Charm, and Bounce. So I have another pretty much of a powerhouse. As I said, this will probably be one of the last videos I bring up about the Fine Bros, because it is calming down, and some people seem appeased by their apology. And that is fine. I mean, some people genuinely, like I do, I still enjoy the videos, right? But I'm just saying how I probably would have done things. Well, I mean, the only difference with me is I would probably not do something so greedy. Not with greedy intentions. Alright, ooh. Alright. And we got a new Pokemon, Pinsir. I'm gonna name it Gilo. Like guillotine. I spelled it wrong, I know. Actually, no, I probably spelled it wrong in the... Yeah, I absolutely spelled Gilo. Well, I did spell Gilo. That was the way I wanted to spell it, but I misrepresented the word guillotine. It's Gia, not Gilo, but close enough. Bye-bye, bugs. But yeah, I think the only right thing right now the Fine Brothers have done have actually been, like, removing React World, that idea, and hopefully, I mean, that is if they actually do it. If they don't do it, then, well, they're really screwed. I mean, it's not the right word to use, I understand, but it's true. Right. I'm gonna show you, I actually gave a guillotine just for, well, shits and giggles, actually. I mean, a lot of them will be under level 100, so there's a small chance that it might actually work, which would be funny. Getting all the gummies and stuff like that I can get. I mean, if they actually do what they say they're going to do, then that's probably the only right step they made. I mean, yes, they shouldn't have kept 100% quiet about it, but, I mean, yes, except for the half-assed apology, they really are acting like, oh, everything's fine, nothing is wrong, everything will go back to be dandy good. And as I said, like, I know I saying some stuff for actually still liking their videos, and I like the videos, just, no, I don't really like them. Like, there is a bit of a difference. I mean, as I said, I can't deny the content is not good. I can't deny the content is good. But at what expense, actually? Alright, we are... Okay, we got the Wanted Outlaw. And we're going to be going a few more floors, because originally I was going to not leave the dungeon. Because there was the money there, and I thought I'd end it right away, but nope, I have to go to the very end, so, well, that's fine. Like, we're done with those missions, we just have to get through the dungeon now, since we didn't leave. But yeah, that's pretty much my opinion on that whole scandal, is what they call it. No, I don't want another Banary. I mean, I don't know how to say this without it being wrong. Right? Ooh, yeah, submission, yeah, he sometimes will talk to you randomly like that. I mean, I can't say I wish them the best, because that really is, you know, kind of... Yes, I know what I'm gonna name him, and everyone would love me. Luigi. Who cannot name this guy Luigi? I mean, he's too green for Mario. I'm sorry. That'd be way too generic. Luigi's less common. And I probably butchered the name, but I tried. Let's send Gilo back. Well, let's just say, I hope they genuinely learn something from it to get a genuine change of heart. I don't wish them the best unless they genuinely change, and we all can see it. But if the video is entertaining enough, not for them, but for the people on it, I will still watch the videos. But I am... like, I may not do it right away, but I am somewhat considering unsubbing them, though. People can watch without being subbed. They don't really deserve that thing. But anyway, we are at the end of the dungeons now. So, we got 350 Poke, we got 90 Explorer points. We're gonna have a cutscene or so later. So, it's gonna be a few extra minutes. We got Embargo, and we got a heel ribbon, and we got a royal gummy. That is awesome, and we got 90 Explorer points. We're doing extremely well here. And, wait, hold on everyone. Before we start dinner, there's something I must share with you. Hey! Come on, let us eat already. Quiet, please! Now, we just received word another time gear was stolen. What? Another time gear? Another one stolen? Is it maybe the one in Fogbound Lake? No, it wasn't. It wasn't apparently from elsewhere, but had been stolen. It would be extremely bad if third were to be taken. Yeah, but I must make one thing very clear. You must never tell anyone you witnessed during our expedition. Understood? Of course. I don't have a big mouth. Actually you do, Louderit. If anyone were to, it would be Louderit. Lighting. And without further ado, on your mark and set. Ciao! I just love that sound effect. Much. That's probably how I feel when I eat sometimes. Yeah, too much about myself, but if I'm hungry, I'm hungry. Wow. No, we can't either. I mean, it's just a cruel, cruel world, isn't it, Kyle? When I saw the time gear, it sounded so wildly. Into this. Yeah. Yet he's in love with the time gear. What? It said your heart was pounding. Oh yeah, it was, wasn't it? Yeah, well, we'll just see if he's well in just a second here. I knew it. I knew I shouldn't have trusted them. Soon after they left, another Pokemon would come, but this one, it stole the time gear. I should have done it. I should have taken their memories when I had the chance. I don't know exactly what you're talking about, but you're wrong. No one led me here. No one told me about this place. I've known this presence of time gear for a long time. I have no quarrels with you, but I'm taking it with me. The third time gear. Oh, Lord. Well, I'll end this episode off now. If you enjoyed this episode, give it a thumbs up. And I will see you in the next episode of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky. I will see you guys next time.